What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This channel where I give my nerd reviews on today's nerd news. I also do movie reviews, and today's movie review I'm doing of is Godzilla, King of Monsters. Yes, I finally saw this movie. Thank God I got to see it this weekend because no car makes it so hard to see a movie. But I finally got to see it, and you know what? I liked it. I usually give like a quick, what I feel about the movie in the beginning. So, this movie is a sequel to the 2014's Godzilla movie, and it's starring a few people that are new to the thing, because Aaron Taylor Johnson, he is not returning for this movie. But now you have a new person that is the everyman or everything, which is Kyle Chandler, right? And also you got Millie Bobby Brown, if you guys don't know, from Stranger Things. Yes, it's good to see her in different things because, to see how she's a good actress, and she won for like the Golden Globes, whatever, for her portrayal of Eleven. But I'm like, you know what? Before giving it, let's see her in a couple more things before you start putting her on a pedestal of being that good. So she does a pretty good job, and she's a daughter of a scientist, whatever. And if you guys don't know what the plot of this movie is, it's pretty much after the 2014 Godzilla, in the fight that happens in San Francisco, they know about these titans, right? And there's about 17 of them, and one of the alphas gets woken up, and then pretty much a fight between Godzilla Alpha gets Ghidorah Alpha to see who's gonna reign supreme on top of this. Now, this movie had a lot of good in a way and a lot of bad to me. So the first things I'm going to talk about is, I'll say, the good things. Cinematography, this movie was epic, yo. There were so many scenes where I would just love to just have the screenshot of that, have that as my wallpaper, because it looks so badass. And there was other things as far as just fight scenes. Because a lot of complaints that was from the last 2014 one was it was too much teasing. You'd show Godzilla about to fight something, and then someone would close the door. Or Godzilla is about to go somewhere, someone change a channel. Or whenever there was about to show Godzilla doing his thing, it just panned away. And a lot of people was like, yo, what's up? We want to see Godzilla in a Godzilla movie. You know what I'm saying? Sure, people care about the regular humans, but you came to see a Godzilla fight. And this movie comes plentiful. So many fight scenes with Godzilla. He kicks ass. He's doing his thing. He's just showing why he's he's up there. Why he's standed the whole test of time as far as why people love Godzilla, right? And some of the characters, I do like some of the characters, like O'Shea Jackson, from Straight Outta Compton. He's in this movie as well. And also, if you haven't seen, The Long Shot, he's really funny in that too. You should check that movie out. But O'Shea Jackson, he's a military guy in this movie, and he has some funny moments or whatever. But for the most part, he's the background character. You don't see him that much, right? And Kyle Chandler, I'm not saying, let's go probably to my negative. He is pretty much the answer to everything with everyone. I don't know what the hell he was in this movie. He just was the man that had the answers and did everything. Pretty much, if you wanted to find the Echo, whatever, this machine that sends out the signal to these monsters, he's a guy. If there's technology you need to know about, he's a guy. If the military going out on a run to get the family or get people, he's there. It's did he have military background? Was he a scientist? What the hell was he? Because every time even when there was a room full of military people coming up with military strategies, he was the guy that said, no, you're wrong. This is what's gonna happen. This is what you need to do. I don't know what he was, but he was a guy that with all the answers, right? And another thing, like I said, I'm going to my negatives. People had what they call plot armor. The main characters, if there was something, there could be explosions. The building could fall down on them. They'd survive. Everything could be it could be Godzilla and someone else fighting in between main characters. Just anything going down. They're surviving. The ship goes down, crashes from mid-air. They're surviving. Plot armor galore on these main characters, which I was I'm not saying I want Game of Thrones kind of thing where people just die all left or right, but Jesus, don't put them in situations where they sure as hell should get injured or hurt and coming out of this thing unscathed. And another thing is, Ex Machina. Godzilla was the Ex Machina of everything. Whenever the plot armor kicked in, and these people are about to get killed by Godzilla, like or King Ghidorah, or like Ghidorah, whatever the hell's named, right? Godzilla would come and save them. They're under the King Ghidorah is about to shoot them with electricity. What happens? You see Godzilla showing up. It stops. These things about to grab onto the plane, on the back of the plane with his claws. What happens? Godzilla comes, shows up, saves the day. Godzilla was their ex machina, and I don't mind Godzilla doing his thing, but goddamn, yo, every time they're about to be in a situation, Godzilla comes like he's their Superman, and I'm not like I said, it was a fun movie. You get to see Godzilla fight, but a thing you kind of appreciate more of the last one is the build-up, because in the 2014 sure it was teased up, but in the end you see Godzilla fighting a monster. And the one thing is that fight, they didn't stay on him the whole time as well. That's why people are kind of pissed off. If they'd stayed on them and watched the fight the whole time, yeah, sure, it's satisfying when he opened his mouth and shot down into him, killed him. But at the same time, it's like, this movie definitely paid off on all the fights, all these monsters. You got these people who just, how you say, stupid and predictable, and they've got this moment where they're like, it's kind of like a cartoon or like a show where like a bad guy's monologuing what's going wrong, what they need to do, what humans have done wrong, and they've got like a slideshow in the background, like they're showing clips of video while they're talking. And I'm like, you planned this out like this? Like, I don't know, but it's sort of predictable moments. I was calling things out that was gonna happen before it happened, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but you could see it's just gonna happen. You can lay out what people are gonna say. You can lay like the one thing in the trailer where it was like, oh my God, Zilla. Yes, it was kind of cool in the trailer, and this is kind of like, okay, do people really do that? Like, were you waiting for him to say God? Oh my God, like that? You were that quick-witted? That's why you said that. But regardless, like I said, the movie is still pretty entertaining. If you want to see Godzilla at his full max, doing his thing, and tearing up monsters and showing why he's the king of monsters. So, as far as that goes, the grade I have to give this movie would probably be, I'd give it a C+. C+ because I was satisfied with all the monsters, all the monster fightings. There's a whole bunch of them. Godzilla's doing his thing. Godzilla's showing why, like, he's standing the test of time. But at the same time, the story was a little weak. It was predictable, some sort of things. The plot armor was so strong, and ex machinas. I don't mind ex machinas here and there, but for Godzilla to show up every time they're right about to get taken out, it just started getting boring to me as far as that. Like, okay, I wasn't even worried about them because I already knew Godzilla was gonna show up, and that was my little issues with it. But let me know what you guys think. If anything, just comment down below. Remember to like this video and let me know, because I like to conversate about these movies and things that I watch. Remember to subscribe, check out my last movie review, check out my playlist of movie reviews. And remember, I'm Wes Grant, you're watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next review.